Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk. We are doing a season talk video today, and what are we going to be talking about? We are going to be talking about why fussy hair is not growing. We're going to be talking about why your fussy hair seems like it is not growing. If you have fussy hair, you've probably thought about this. I'm about to discuss in this video. Your hair might be seem stuck at the same length for years. Done everything on the internet that shows to grow your hair, but still yet your fussy hair won't grow. You've deep conditioned, you've moisturized, you use all the herbs in the world to try to grow your hair, but your hair isn't just growing and you do not know why. If this is you, just come and take a seat, because this video we are going to unpack everything that makes your hair seem like it is not growing. But first of all, let's clear up the misconception, which is that your fussy hair actually grows. Like, your scalp cannot just decide not to grow out your hair. Like, your hair cannot decide to clock out and stop growing out your hair while you are still living. Your hair will only stop growing if you're either sick or dead. But if not, then I want you to know that your hair is growing. Your hair is consistently growing. All right. So if it seems like you're healthy, you're still alive, which I know you're alive, but your hair won't grow, it simply means your hair is breaking more than it is growing. Like, your hair will grow and then it breaks off, it grows and it breaks off. At the end of the day, it seems like you're on the same length years and years. That's how it keeps on repeating itself. You will then sit back and be wondering, why is my hair not growing? See, your hair is breaking. Your hair is obviously growing, but at the same time it is breaking. Based on the texture of fussy hair, which is tightly coiled, like fussy hair is interjoined into each other, it is tightly coiled into each other. Unlike the straight hair, those with straight hair, their hair is always showing the length. The length is always there. Unlike the tight coils that coils around each other, you have to like stretch it to actually see the length. That is the reason you think your hair is not growing. Shrinkage is another potential reason why you think your hair isn't growing. Fussy hair, to be precise. Fussy hair shrinks up a lot, up to 70%. But what I want you guys to know is that shrinkage is a sign of a healthy hair. If you have fussy hair and your hair does not shrink up, I don't want to say your hair is not healthy. Your hair is not fussy hair. The sign of a healthy fussy hair is the ability for it to shrink back, because it is elastic in nature. The only time it will be a problem if your shrinkage causes breakage. While your hair is tightly coiled up, if your hair starts to break, that is when you need to worry about it. If not, shrinkage is a top feature of fussy hair. So you cannot do anything about shrinkage because it is part of fussy hair. Okay, all you need to do is to make sure your tight coils are not overly intertwined with each other and causing breakage. How do you do this? You have to do this by making sure your hair is always moisturized, sealed. When you moisturize your hair, do not just use water to hydrate your hair. Make sure it is actually moisturized. What do I mean by moisturized? Consider your hair being moisturized when you have hydrated after hydration, which is water. There is no moisturization without hydration. The top agent for hydration or moisturization is water. After water, use a leave-in cream before you can seal in with a butter. All right, that is when you consider your hair being moisturized. That leads us to protective styling. This is a choice of style you choose to put in your hair. Wigs, braids, cornrow, mini twist, all of these are known as protective style, but it only protects your hair if it is done correctly. It will not protect your hair if it is being neglected. If you're just gonna get a protective style and then you're going to abandon your hair, you will not moisturize, you will not use a bonnet while going to bed, you will just neglect your hair. Obviously, when you take down the hair, it's going to look like nothing is working. Our hair is just like a plant. You have to water the plant to keep it alive. Our 4C hair loves moisture, like chef kiss. It thrives a lot with moisture. Imagine getting a protective style and then you don't moisturize. Your hair never touches water at all. For the period of 3 months, you haven't moisturized the protective style. Even though you are trying to stretch your hair for that long, you're not still going to see any growth. Like, you will not see any growth. Even if you see the growth, even if the growth is there, once you take out that hair, your hair is going to break a lot. Like, your hair is going to break a lot. Your hair is going to be so brittle that it will start breaking off. At the end of the day, you didn't retain any length, which means your hair is still stuck on the same length. So how you take care of your protective style is still another reason why it seems like 4C hair is not growing. Another thing could be comparison. Comparison is a thief. I had to say this. You can't be comparing someone with straight hair to someone with coily hair, 4C hair. Obviously, they are not growing at the same. No, how do I put that? Obviously, they are different textures, so they have different characteristics. All right, straight hair, you don't need to stretch it. The growth is already visibly there. But 4C hair shrinks up, so it is obviously not new to anyone on this internet that 4C hair, you have to stretch it out to see the actual length. All right, so stop the art of comparing your hair to another person's hair, because your hair is different. Me and another person's hair cannot be the same. So you have to stop comparison, because your comparison will make it feel like you are doubting your hair. You are doubting the progress your hair makes. Our both hair cannot be growing on the same length. The challenges cannot be the same. All right, what worked for me might not work for you. I'm trying to explain something to you guys. So your progress might not be my progress. I might start my hair journey this year, and by next year I'm already with 3 inches, 4 inches, and there's another person that started their hair journey the same year as me, and they're even barely 1 inch. All right, so my hair journey and your hair journey is not the same thing. So comparison is another reason why you think 4C hair is not growing. So the earlier you stop comparing your hair to another person's hair, basically what I'm saying is allow your hair to grow at its own pace. Okay, do not let social media deceive you. Nobody has ever grown bald length in a year or 2. Nobody has ever done that. It is not even realistic. So do not buy the idea that, oh, my hair grew so fast in a year, you already got to my bald length. That is so unrealistic. So stop expecting your hair to act like someone who is claiming to have grown 6 inches in 2 months, because in real life that is not even true. It doesn't happen, no matter how fast your hair grows. In a nutshell, your hair is not the problem. The problem is the expectation you have for your hair, the expectation of wanting 4C hair to behave like what it's not. Just allow your hair to grow in its own pace, and also love and care for it. You're going to see the growth. Haven't said all of the things that might seem like your 4C hair is not growing. Now let me tell you what you're gonna do to actually see the length. Focus on health over length. Prioritize moisture, and then length will come second. Try as much as possible to reduce over manipulation, because that will hinder the growth. When you're manipulating your hair too much, it is going to be inevitable for your hair not to break. Like, it's almost impossible for your hair not to break when it is overly manipulated. We all know healthy scalp is equals to healthy hair. So if there is one thing that should be your priority now, it's getting your scalp health at the right place it should be, making sure you have a healthy scalp. Healthy scalp is equals to healthy hair. So when your scalp is healthy, your hair will obviously thrive. Another thing I want you to do is for you to track your progress. Let's say every month, take a picture of your hair. You can use a tape to measure your hair, and each time you measure it, you find somewhere to write it down. Next month or 2 months, you can measure it again. In tracking your growth, you will obviously notice a difference with last month picture and this month picture. There will be a difference, even if it's a little. All right, 4C hair, you don't need to have too much expectation, like I said from the beginning, because 4C hair doesn't reveal its actual length. You have to like stretch it out to see the actual length. So for you not to expect too much, you have to take down your progress to know when you are actually making some progress. Having said that, thank you for watching this video. If you learned one or two, subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Do have a lovely day, and see you in my next upload. Bye bye.